Hello, 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 hello. Hello, hello, and welcome to Mush Love Gaming. Wednesday night Mush Love Arcade. Here we go, here we go, here we go. We got another game to play. So, the game that we are playing today is called Sable. Sorry, let me find my reference here. Embark on a unique and unforgettable journey and guide Sable through her gliding, a rite of passage that will take her across vast deserts and mesmerizing landscapes, capped by the remains of spaceships and ancient wonders. Yeah, so this is like gliding through some desert land type of game. Looks nice and artistic and fun. Yeah, it's got a very specific look to it. It came out in 2021, September 23rd, 2021. I'm just looking, seeing what else the publisher has. Looks like they got a bunch of shit, so. Raw Fury Games is who I'm looking at. Oh, that's not... Yeah, I guess that is who I was supposed to look at. I went to Shedworks, but I went to Raw Fury Games. They got a lot. That's who the publisher is. Sorry, getting caught up in looking at some of the stuff that they have coming out. Atomic Crops. My Cannibal Family. Deep Dish Dungeon, which is in my wish list. So, a few of their games I have in the library, a few of their games I have on the wish list. But anyways, Sable. Yeah, so a nice artistic looking game. It's got a specific style to it. We're going to check it out here. Let's get over to it. It says you can play it with a controller, so we're going to try a controller. Start a new game. Because I don't remember anything about playing this. I played it for like 2 minutes. Controller's vibrating. We got my non-alcoholic beverage. Weston Steppen Napper. I think this is us. Move with L, okay. Move the camera with the other stick. We're supposed to go up to this thing. You can jump, crouch. Press A to jump. This game looks cool. Your limited stamina. But not when climbing ladders. Look at this big open world. Looks super cool. What do we do? Just jump? Whoa! Am I supposed to just keep jumping? Little music coming in. Head towards the smoke, right? Hold down B to sprint. You can only sprint when you have enough stamina. Ibex camp? Ibex? Ibex? Nice. I can feel Jotty smiling behind her mask, just as I know she can feel the teeth-bearing little grimace behind mine. I'm nervous, and she's softly, sweetly amused. In her eyes, I probably have very little to worry about. Jotty, know you have nothing to worry about, don't you, Sable? And yet... I shrug, but any attempts to act casual are fruitless. The movement is jerky, and I don't think I've ever been more aware of my little shoulders. She laughs. I mean it. But I do know... Blah, 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 blah. But I do know how you are. You're going to be nervous until you've started, and then you'll act like you've been doing it your whole life. Remember the first time you rode a bike? You wouldn't even let me put you on the seat. You were so afraid. Your hands were like little claws gripping onto me. I feel the memory in my fingers. But then I promised you it was going to be all right. I told you how much I had loved riding my bike as a young woman and how wonderful the wind felt through fabric. Suddenly, there you were. You sat down, you leaned forward and put those little grasping claws on the handles, and you were off. I remember thinking, just watching you tear over the sand. Look at her. She can do whatever she wants. Jotty reaches out, places a hand on the edge of my mask. And you can, Sable. Take a breath. I think I'm ready. I thank Jotty for the encouragement and tell her with a nod that I think I'm ready. I know you are, so let's get you started. Fuck. You need to talk to Hilal and Driss. Driss should already have made arrangements for your bike, and Hilal will share something, let's say, useful as it is fun. I think I might suspect what Jotty's saying, but I stay quiet. After that, I suppose we'll see you off. I'll be back soon. Tell her I'll be back soon. Sable, don't go planning your return before you've even left. Take the time you need. It's a big decision you're making out there. I tell her that's why I'm so eager to make it, to choose well and quickly, so that I don't go too far down the wrong path. Whatever you decide, you do so with my blessing, so don't try using me as an excuse to come home early. Eh? She knows me. I'll go speak with Hilal, and I'll be there to see you off. And speak with Driss as well. I told him to arrange your bike with Sizzo, but you know how he is. Compass. I have something to give you. A compass to help on your journey. The same compass I use in my gliding. An artifact, you might say. I take the device in my palm. It fits naturally. They're perfectly weighed and crafted. Each component slides together with incredible, satisfying precision. Thank you. Compass. Cool. So the compass shows me where I need to go. Let's go talk to this motherfucker. What up? As I approach Hilal, I give an enthusiastic wave. I've always appreciated Hilal's verve and vigor. And on a day like this, I'm ready to match it. And with a touch of nerves for balance. Sable, take this. Hands me a small round stone. So nestles into my palm. I feel the warmth, not borrowed from Hilal's hands, but emanating from within. I run my thumb over and find it softly electric, like static on cloth. What is this? I try to sound less confused than I am, but I ask, hello, what is this? Oh, Sable, you can't leave without it. What I've just given you is a gliding stone. What do you feel? I feel electricity. Then you're doing it right. What you feel on that stone is openness. I look at the stone and it seems quite closed. Gliding stones are vessels for the perpetual. They suck up its power like little sponges, hold it there for you to channel. Right now it's empty or dormant, waiting for you to fill it up. I ask how I can do this. Take it to the temple ruins at the edge of the canyon. You'll be able to activate it there. Temple ruins at the edge of the canyon. I'll all clasp their hands twice and bob a little. I appreciate their good mood at a time like this. Come back to me once it's done. I want to hear all about it. As I'm about to leave, he stops me. Oh wait, you haven't gotten your bike yet, have you? It's a bit of a trek to the temple. We'll go to see Driss. He was meant to get that ready for you, yes. Let's go see Driss. Activate the gliding stone. Alright, now let's go find this motherfucker Driss. Yeah! Oh, we didn't get hurt. I just took a leap of faith there. Right here, Driss. Is this Driss? Is Driss here? Is that my bike? Driss. Though I've told myself not to be too eager, it's all I can do not to race up to Driss. Driss is the camp manager. He's been difficult to get a hold of lately, but now I strongly suspect he's been working on my bike in secret. Perhaps it's extra beautiful or has some custom feature. What will its name be, I wonder? How fast will it go? While my legs feel sore, will they get used to it? Driss turns with a bit of a start. Sable, hello. Hello, how are you today? I asked Driss how he is. I'm well. Let it hang in there for a minute. But I can't do it. I'm too keen. The words spill out at Driss. We might sort of possibly maybe have a bike for me. Your bike! He yells, it's bike. It's like an idea he's just had. Your bike, yes, of course, right, yes. Your bike, yeah, that was meant to... That I prepared for you because today's your... Gliding, yes. Driss nods along with me. Yes, of course, right, yes, yes, I have to do that. My blood runs cold. Has he forgotten? By which means I arranged for you, well, sort of a tutorial for you. A tutorial? Yes, exactly. A learning experience, you see. So before you can... Unknown bike, they must prove that they can ride the bike by taking a test ride on a different bike. Think about it, I found I never heard the part of the gliding, which just does seem to be earnest, sort of. So instead of worrying about your bike, I'd like you to try this bike as a test. Okay. Just gestures the sand cutter to the side. It's quite old and a little bit shabby. A tester if I've ever seen one. I'll give it a go. Really? I mean, yes. Good. Be gentle, though. This sand cutter is older than Jody. You treat her with respect. Now ride the bike through the ring and back. And there's some advice for you, my young glider. Don't fall off. When you're not riding, it appears as a blue icon. Ride the sand cutter. It's definitely not a test. Oh! Accelerate. Strafe. Wait. Steer. And accelerate. This bike sucks. Sand cutter. That's funny. This thing ain't cutting up shit. Oh my god, how do I get off? Jesus. Alright, buddy. I returned to Driss, but somehow managed to seem caught off guard despite knowing I was coming. Sable, congratulations. How's your first pre-glide ride? Any strange rattles, unexplained hissing, small fires? What do you mean fires? Surely you noticed if you were on fire even a little bit. Yes, absolutely. Well, obviously that didn't happen, so I think we're fine. Driss, is this bike dangerous? Well, he doesn't finish. Have you already been to Halal? Alright. I've forgotten one thing. Just a reminder before he's nudging me out the bike, guys. I'm still getting one. Well, you're getting do use of the sand cutter. That's something. Yeah, you can borrow it and run your little errands. My little errands. Oh, I've got something for you too. Help you out with more of that mobility you're after. Blah blah blah. Activate the gliding stone at the altar. Completed. Track it. Alright, this way. Whoa, is that the sun moving the shadow of the mountain? That's fucking wild if that's what's happening. More than I would expect for a game like this. Activate the gliding stone at the altar. Let's go find the altar. Driving this heap of shit to the altar. Whoa, this little bike is crazy as shit. Is this where we're supposed to go? I don't know. I think so. Climb, lady, climb, climb, climb. Oh, don't jump and fall off. Climb. You can do it, you can do it, you can do it, you can do it. Oh, you just made it. Good job. This has to be the right direction. Right? That noise means something. Look. Whoa, look at this thing. It's like a Mothman. Oh, no! What the fuck? What is this bullshit? Going the right way, I guess. The stone thrums like the beat of a heart as I approach the altar. Am I afraid? Yes and no. I'm ready for Rohana to know me. I'm ready to know myself. I feel her curiosity in this sacred place. I know I am in her sight. Some real color. Cool. got the rock. We got the rock. The glowing rock. We charged it up. Oh. Oh. What the fuck? Which way am I supposed to go? Whoa, cool. Spirit, what did it say? It said hold A to glide in midair. Okay. So what good was that? Am I trying to get somewhere specific? Oh, I guess I'll be... Well, we can't climb that. Am I stuck down here? Where the fuck do we go? Oh, shit. Whoa, where are we going? No shit. Okay, so you can glide and climb. It's almost like we're playing Dune. I see, we gotta get to there. Oh no, Jesus. Yeah, that was a good glide. Bam, we back out. Where's our bike? To ride my bicycle, I want to ride my bike. There it is, I see it. It's nighttime, huh? Does that mean day one? Whoa! This bike sucks. This bike sucks. Hitting the wrong button. Keep meaning to hit run. Come on. Who are you? You're not who I'm supposed to talk to. Where's Dude? Dude is this way. Up here. That's right. You. When I return to Halal, it's clear they know what I've just experienced. They're excited on my behalf in a way that makes me miss them before I've even left. Isn't this incredible? How does it feel? Exciting, true freedom. I tell well that hovering is exciting and ramble for a moment about all the things I've been able to do when I'm out there in the world. Most of them involve falling on my head and not getting hurt. But I'm sure I'll come up with more in practice. Right, you can do anything you want as the mood doesn't darken, but the sigh they let out holds a bit of sorrow. You're very lucky, you know, I miss it so much, that feeling just floating in the breeze. But I suppose it's best to fade age, huh? Or else I might never have come back from my gliding. I'd just be out there heaving myself into chasms. I'll heave myself into chasms for you. That's what I like to hear. I know people manage to keep it up, but I don't know that I've gotten time and practice as much as they do. It takes a really serious focus. A lot of laughs even if there's a bit of regret in it. And I certainly haven't got that. Still, I suppose the gliding wouldn't mean much if it were against all gains and no loss. Think about that and decide there's really not too much loss in my mind to consider much further. I'm saying goodbye to my clan, my family, my home, my childhood. To lose the perpetual is a sacrifice for another time. You're going to love it out there, Sable, even when you don't. My advice, try to have fun. There's a lot to be said about ritual independence and all that out there, but the world's an easier place if you put your joy first. Thank all for their advice and their help, and tell them that I miss them. It'll be over before you know it. A warning and reinsurance all in one. I say goodbye to Hall. Before I go, Hall gestures towards the tower. It seems Sizzo wishes to see me before I leave the clan. Let's go see Sizzo. Up the tower, up the tower. What's this thing? I can float in a bubble, 'cause I'm cooler than everybody else. Running up a tower. Skirt. Make sure we don't run off the edge. Hello, Sizzo is an outclanner to the Ibexi, but I've known her for nearly as long as I can recall and think of her more as a kind of distant relation than a sort of outsider. Machinists, I'm told, are given their posts, and by their training and their code they must go where they are needed, but Sizzo has been among us so long that it's easy to forget it's an assignment first and foremost. As far as any of us are concerned, she is one of us. I think there is a perception among other clans that the Ibexi are quite insular, or that the designation of Ibexi versus outclanners suggests some nervous othering of those who are unlike us, but in practice such things are more the result of our nomadic nature. We seek to know who will travel with us and who we must leave behind, but all are welcome to join, and I'm always pleased that Sizzo did. Sable, how do you do, clan child? I can only think of one thing. Better now that I'm getting a bike. Sizzo has a throaty quality to her voice and rumbles through her mask as she laughs. She's quite a serious person most days, and I'm always torn between pride and alarm when I manage to make her chuckle. Yes, Johnny told me how excited you were. Sizzo sniffs. She also told me that Driss would be coming along to get your bike together. But I think you may have... I knew it, what? I hadn't meant to say that out loud, so I'll tell her that I was just clearing my throat. I don't begrudge Driss for his forgetfulness. Were I tasked with so many odds and ends, I might just be a scatters, and besides, this will be good for you. I want you to scavenge the hoverbark pipes for yourself. I'm gonna make my own bike. I'm going to build your own hoverbike. Of course, I'm not gonna make it. I'm going to build it. Waypoints in your compass should be useful in finding old parts. I asked Sizzo where I might start looking. Our bikes are reborn in the ruined ships and fragments spread apart. A good start would be that ship down there near the camp. And you'll find another up on that great rock near the other side of the canyon, and another behind the old dam on the hill. Use your navigator and mark down if you need. You'll need to gather a control panel, a power supply, and a calibrator. I'll be back before you know it. Together we'll create something out of the old. Son of a bitch. Navigator. Press RB using navigator to mark points of interest. Place marker. Somewhere out that way, I don't know. Where's my bike? This way? Your bike is this way. There it is. This dude didn't make my fucking bike, so I gotta drive this heap of shit around. What garbage. Yeah! Fucking jump this thing. Skirt. Turn the bike around, you fucking ding dong. Control is a little bit weird. But goddamn if this game doesn't look cool. Climb, Sable, climb. Look at this old ship. How cool. There's nothing used. We found the ship and I noticed a blinking light and flashing on the dashboard of the cockpit. Push the button. Voice crackles from the machine in front of me. It sounds like a recording. It's barely audible. Stop messing about with those buttons, you absolute idiot. Sorry, Ramen. Concentrate and think and remind you how much work was to get this far. We're almost there. Alright, let's see what the old machinist holds us up. If not, I'll be held to pay. Hear sound of mechanical adjustments being made. 3 clicks, buttons being pressed perhaps. Okay, push this orange thing. I'll pull that lever hard. Yes, Ramen. The sound of the click, loud grunt for a snapping sound. Oh, Rohana's mask, not that hard. You've torn it out. Suddenly the speakers are filled with static, a little rumble, and gradually increases in pitch, and then the sounds of someone cheering. It worked, we're flying. More cheering, the sound of someone dancing. Okay, let's focus. This thing is moving fast. We need to slow it down a bit. What the fuck? Long pause, blah, blah, blah. Ramen, Toto, we're going too fast, we're going to crash. We need to try, and the recording cuts off. So there was nothing of use there. Where's some fucking parts, dog? Oh, are you looking for a calibrator? I'm immediately on guard. Sima has always been a mischief maker and taken tremendous pleasure in tormenting me. In theory, I'm older, more experienced, and should be more than able to withstand it. In practice. You won't find it here. You'll never find it. I've hidden it. She never fails to get to me. May I please have it? I decide to be gentle and ask her, may I please have it? She makes me terribly high and screeches bite. My best efforts I see. Oh, well, too bad. Maybe you'll find it on your own, but I don't think so. Little shit laughs at me. I'll give you the calibrator. You can give me some beetles. So I gotta get some beetles. Find beetles. Where do I find beetles? Skirt. This little shit. Where's that little kid going? Where do I find beetles, dude? Ask around camp to find out how to catch beetles. Back to camp, here we go. God damn it. God damn it. This little fucker. I'm gonna run you over. Damn, you little asshole. Yeah. Oh, I found dye for a bike. So I can make a bike red. Postbox. 0 messages. How do I find beetles? There's a nest of beetles just east of here. You can just walk up and can't just walk up and catch one. There's some seeds growing on the rocks around the nest. Drop a seed on the floor and the beetle will start eating it, and you can sneak up and grab it. What? It's so strange getting called that. Okay. Come on. Beetle detour. Collect beetles. East. North. East. We're on a beetle detour. Do I need my bike? Oh, that little shit keeps getting in my way. Looking for your beetles, you little turd. Chugga 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 chug. I drive a shitty bike. Looking for beetles over here. It's like driving a warthog in that one game with Master Chief. Halo. Climb, bitch. Oh my god, climb. Looking for beetles. There's the beetles. So you gotta get a seed. And drop a seed. Fucker. Little fucker. Yeah, I got you, bitch. Got your nose. Look at you and your little snoot. What the fuck? Two. Three. Now I got the fucking beetles. Stupid fucking beetles. What was that? Where's my bike? Where's my fucking bike? She likes to play in the cave underneath the camp. So we've almost completed one thing. Whoa. There we go. Aww. Comfort the kid because you're leaving and never coming back. Sable come back. Blah, blah, blah. Let's go. So we found one thing. I don't know where I'm supposed to go now, so we're just gonna kind of journey. For busted down ships. That's really what we're looking for. Not that kind of ship. It helps if I don't hit everything. Cruising around in this little ship hangar. Come on, make it up the hill. Yeah, buddy. Looking for more busted down ships. I think this might be something here. Sounded like someone else was here. You've already been here? This layout feels familiar. Yeah, I've already been here. This is the temple. Shit. Where am I supposed to go? That way, maybe? Where's my bike? Where is my fucking bike? There it is. I think we gotta go this way. Oh shit. Oh shit. There's gotta be some way up there, huh? Is this another ship? No, that's just the tube we went through. Duh. Like here then, I guess. And go this way. Better be some payoff here. Okay, ready to jump. I like that I can fall and take no falling damage. What's going on with this thing, huh? What do we do here? What's this? Atomic power supply. Now I gotta find a control panel. Where is that? I wonder if it's over there. There we go. Where's my bike? Where's my bike? Whoa. We want to go towards the red one. Come on. Chug up the hill. Oh, it's not going to do it. God, I need a better bike. How do I get around all this? Jesus. Come on, chug along. Let's go. No, chug up there. You can make it up this. This stupid, shitty bike. Oh, I think. No, keep going. This is where you just climbed up. Isn't it? So we got into that ship. We got that part. Where's the last one? Oh, whoa. I think it might be this. Maybe not, I don't know. just do? Whoa. Hey, here's a ship. Ah. Atomic control panel. Deliver the parts. Woo, 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 woo. Shitty bike. Deliver the parts, let's go. Yeah, I got the parts. So let's build the bike. We're just gonna go through this because I don't feel like reading all of it. Okay. Okay. Listen. Okay. Cool. Yada 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 yada. I should speak to Jotty about the final gliding path. Blah, 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 blah. Where the fuck are we? Yada 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 yada. Purveyor and surveyor. Buy a map from the cartographer. What the fuck is that? Alright, well, I think we played the game to a good point. Completed quite a few quests. I think we moved along nicely. Look at the size of this map. Holy shit. So it's a very large map. There's a lot to explore, a lot to do. I've barely scratched the surface of this game. Let's go to the title. So that is Sable. Very artistic, calm, relaxing kind of game. Something you can chill and play really easy like. But let's take a look at next week. So next week we have got Bro Force. So I love this game. It's God, I don't remember when it came out. We'll go over that next week. But Bro Force is like an action shooter platformer kind of game. Bro Force, where everything's like extreme and broed up. And then we're going to follow that with Carry On the next week. So in 2 weeks it'll be Carry On. And this game is like you're in an escaped lab experiment monster gone wrong and eat people and stuff like that and try to escape. So Bro Force next week, in 2 weeks Carry On. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it as always. Thank you, and I will see you next time.